Y respectively. Okay. Then for a year in a business, then at the end of the year, A's share of profit and B's share of profit will be divided in the same ratio. They invested X and Y rupees. So same ratio, they will be divided, whatever the profits. Okay. Suppose sometimes what happens, the time period will be different. For example, person A might have invested for say 6 months, but person B invested for 8 months. That time what happens? The amount of money invested by A into that many months, whatever months it may be, that many months. That is, for example, here, if we take A invest rupees X for P months, then what happens? His share of profit will be X into P. Then if B invests rupees Y for Q months, then it will be Y into Q. So the ratio will be XP into YQ. This will be the ratio. All right. So this is one important thing here we need to observe. Okay. So we have something called as working and sleeping partners. Working partner, basically the one who is completely involved in the business, who manages the business basically. Sleeping partner, maybe it means actually the one who just invests the money. He doesn't get involved in the management of the business. All right. With this basic, let's get started with our first question for the day. Okay. A and B invest in a business in the ratio 3:2. Okay. Now, if 5% of the total profit, so first of all, this is the ratio, then we have 5% of the total profit goes to charity. So after going to the charity, then A's share is 855. Total profit is what? Okay. So we have 2-3 different things here. So first of all, since the total profit is not given, we'll simply assume as of now, total profit as of now, we will simply assume it as 100 rupees. Okay. We'll assume it is 100 to just try to understand what is the ratio. Okay. Now, it is also said 5% of the total profit goes to charity. So what happens here? Rupees 100 is the total profit, and charity, it is 5% is spent on charity. So we know 5% of 100 is 5 rupees. Then what happens? The net profit will be equal to 100 minus 5, which is 95. This will be the net profit, or we can say remaining profit, the remaining amount. Remaining, you can say. Okay. Remaining profit here. Okay. After giving 5% in the charity. So this is supposed to be the A's share. Now, what happens here? 95. We have told from the ratio, if you observe, the ratio is 3:2. Okay. So ratio is 3:2 means this is A is to B will be like 3:2. Now, first we have to calculate A's share. To calculate A's share, what we will do? We will take ratio of A, that is 3, divided by ratio of A plus B, that is 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. Into what is the net profit or remaining profit? It is 95. 95. Okay. So what happens here? 5 ones are, then 5 nines are. 3 into 90, 57. So out of 100 rupees, profit of A is 57, which means percentage of A is 57 by 100, because out of 100 rupees total amount, the profit is 57. So 57 by 100. Now, it is also given that A's share is rupees 855. So what we will do? We know the percentage of share A gets is 57%. That is 57 by 100 into, let us assume the actual total profit as X now, because here we use just for calculation. Okay. So actual total profit as X. If we take now, the remaining share is 855. Okay. On doing the cross multiplication, X is equal to 855 into this 100 will come here divided by 57. Okay. 100 into 57. So once we cross multiply, we get 57 into 15 times, we will get this. Then we get 1500. So actual total profit is 1500. Okay, which is option B. I'll just repeat it since this is the first question. I'm going to repeat it once again. Listen to me carefully. Okay. Since we don't know what is the profit, we are simply assuming, just to calculate the percentage share, we are trying to see what is the total profit. We assume it is 100 rupees. Then charity 5% will go. So 100 minus 5, the remaining profit will be 95 rupees. And it is given, the ratio is given, 3:2 is the ratio. So it means if we have to find out what is A's share, 3 divided by the total ratio, that is 3 plus 2. 3 divided by 5 into 95% is what we got, 95. On solving this, we get 57, which means A's percentage share is 57%, that is 57 by 100. And we know that 57% of X is equal to 850. Why? Because it is told A's share is rupees 855. So we know A's share is actually 57% of the total profit. So 57% of the total profit is equal to 855. On doing the cross multiplication, this 100 will come on top, 57 will come to the denominator. Once we solve this, we get total profit is equal to 1500. Okay. How 100 came? Okay, I'm repeating that. 100 we have assumed initially. Just to understand what is the percentage of A, we have assumed 100. That's it. Okay. Initially, we just assumed to find out what percentage of A value will be there. Okay. I hope it's clear now. Hamdan Khan. And once we got the A's percentage, 57%, then we took it. Clear? Can I have some responses? Yes, no? Last para, is it? Okay, last para, I'll just repeat this part. I think he means to say this part. On this part, 57%, A has got 57 by 100, that is 57%. Okay, which means 57% of the total profit is in the question it is given A's share is 855. So 57% of the total profit, that is X, is equal to 855. On doing the cross multiplication, 100 will go to the numerator, 57 will come to the denominator. And when we solve, 57 into 15 will be 855. So 15 into 100, 1500. Yes, 855 is A's share of profit. Yes. Yeah. 855 is A's share of profit. Correct. I hope it's clear now. If you observe carefully, we are applying that percentage formula here. Then we are applying the concept of ratios also, right? That's why we did those ratios and proportions and percentages before itself, so that it becomes easier for you here. Cool. We'll move to the next one now. Yeah. Come on, let us see this one now. A, B, and C enter into a partnership. Okay. In the ratio, what is the ratio here? Ratio is 7 by 2, 4 by 3, 6 by 5. Then what happens? After 4 months, A increases his share 50%. Oh, sorry. I came to third one actually. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to go to the second one. I just moved. Yes. Thanks, Asfiya. By mistake it was. Thanks. You guys are quite alert. That's good. That's actually good for learning. Okay. A, B, and C jointly thought of engaging themselves in a business venture. It was agreed that A would invest. This part is very important. A would invest how much? 6,500 for 6 months. So what I will do here, I'll simply write, for example, this is A, this is B, this is C. A would invest how much? 6,500 for 6 months. So what I'll do, I'll multiply 6,500 amount for how many months? 6 months. Then B, 8,400 for 5 months. 8,400 for 5 months. I have to multiply by number of months here. Okay. If you have observed in the simple interest problems, we used years, but here we should use months in this partnership. C invests 10,000 for 3 months. So 10,000 for 3 months. Okay, fine. So on multiplying this, we get 39,000 is to 42,000 is 30,000. Since we have these 3 zeros common, we can actually ignore them. 3 zeros are done. So we will have 39, 42, 30. And we should try to see if these can be divided further. If you see, they can be divided by 3. So it becomes 3 13s are, 3 14s are, and 3 10s are. Okay. So these are the ratios. Now there is one more twist here in the question. It says A wants to be the working member for which he was to receive 5% of the profits. Okay. So he wants to receive 5% of the profits. Although investment is so much only, but because he is a working member, he wants to take extra profit, 5% of the profit. The total profit is given 7,400. So what we should do? A wants extra profit. So A should take 5% of profit. That is 5% means 5 by 100 into what is the total profit given? 7,400. So 0 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros get cancelled. We will get here 5 into 774. That is 370 we get here. Okay. So A will get this amount extra 370. So what happens? Since A takes away this extra 370, the remaining profit we have to calculate. The remaining profit will be, the remaining profit is equal to, the earlier profit was 7,400 minus this profit which A takes actually 5%. Before distributing it to others, A will take it first, this 370 rupees. So the remaining profit will be 7030. 7030. So this is the remaining profit. Now we have to use this percentage ratio, and on that we have to use the remaining profit. Now the question asked is share of B. Okay, share of B. B means this one 14. So share of B. Share of B means the middle one. We will take the ratio 14 divided by, we'll add all three. 13 plus 14, 27. 27 plus 10, 37. So this will be 37 into the remaining profit, that is 7030. 7030. Okay. So on multiplying this and then solving this, we get 2,660. So the B's share is rupees 2,620. Okay. So we did first simple ratios. We calculated simple ratios first. Then what we did? We did these things. What? The profit was removed. First it was given to A. Then it was given to all three of them. Fine. I hope this is clear. Yeah, correct. Very good. Perfect. So let's move to the next question. A, B, and C enter into a partnership in the ratio 7/2, 4/3, 6/5. Okay. After 4 months, A increases his share 50%. We'll come to that parts. That is the second part. First part here is the ratios. Okay. As we have learned in the ratio and proportion, what we will do? We will write down the ratios first. That is 7/2 is to 4/3, 6/5. Now, if you observe the base, that is the denominator, it is 235. So LCM will be how much? 235. The LCM will be 30 for 235. So what we should do? 2 will become 30 when I multiply it with 15. So I have to multiply the numerator also with 15. Okay. Same way, 3 will become 30 when I multiply with 10. So numerator also multiplied by 10. 5 will become 30 when I multiply with 6. Same way, numerator also 6. So 7 into 15, we get 105 is 4 into 10, 40, 6 into 6, 36. This is the ratio we get. Okay. So this will be the initial investment. So this will be initial investment is equal to, we can say 105. Whenever we get x, we can write this also, 40x, 36x. This is the initial investment. Now we have to observe what they have given in the question. We have to observe that. It is said A is to B is to C is equal to, first A is, what is the share? 105 into 6, 105x, that is 105x. If you observe here, this I'm taking this ratio 105x. It says after 4 months A increases his share, which means till 4 months his share was 105x. So I'm going to write 105x into 4, because until 4 months it was fine. Only after 4 months A increased his share. By how much? 50% he increased. So increased share by 50% means we will write when it is increased. If you remember in the percentage, if something is increased by 50%, we are going to write 100 plus 50, which becomes 150%. Since it is percent, we will write 150 by 100. Of what? Of his investment. What was his investment? 105x. 150 by 100 into 105x into, if you observe the question, it is given at the end of 1 year. This you need to observe very carefully. Sometimes it can be at the end of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 10 months, 6 months. You need to observe. So 1 year means total 12 months will be there, right? So out of 12 months, first 4 months, the normal investment, that is 105x is the investment. But after 4 months, the amount increased, his investment increased by 50%. So 150 by 100 into the same thing again, 105x. Okay. For how many months? Can somebody tell me now? This is for how many months remaining now for A? 8 months. Very good, Aspia. Very good. Suhanatash. Perfect. Very good. So the remaining are, out of 1 year, we have 8 months remaining. So this will be for 8 months. This is A's share. Okay. So this has a lot of values. So we'll try to solve them here itself. Observe here. I'm going to cancel 0 here. Again, I can say 5 2s are, 5 3s are. Then I have 2 1s are, 2 4s are. Fine. Clear? I have 105x common, 105x common. This is for A. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll take out 105x common. Then 105x common into what is remaining here? Here I have 4. Then plus I have 4 into 3, 12. So 4 plus 12, I have 16. 4 plus 12, 16. This is A's share. A's share is done. Now what is B's share? Observe. B's ratio 40x. So B's ratio is 40x into how many months? Can somebody tell me B how many months we should take? 12 months. Perfect. Because for B there is no change. So we have to take all the 12 months. Right? So we have to take 12 months here for B. Then plus we have to take for C now. So what is the ratio of C? It is 36x. So we will take 36x into how many months? Can somebody tell? How many months we have to take? Very good. Perfect. So it is again 12 months. Okay. I want you to just observe once again and see if there is any confusion so far. Is it clear so far? Is it clear? So far clear? Suhana Tat says, sir, you left 3, sir, in A. No, I did not leave, Suhana. I'll just tell you. I just skipped a step. Observe carefully. If you take 105 common, here we have 4, correct? Then here we have 3 into 4. Okay. 3 into 4 we have, which means 12. So here we have 12, here we have 4. 4 plus 12, 16. I have written directly 16. Fine. Is it clear so far? Okay, great. Fine. So what happens now? 105x into 6 will give us 1680x plus 40 into 12 will give us 480x plus 36 into 12 will give us 432x. Okay, so this is not plus, actually, I'm sorry, this is actually the ratio, ABC ratio. So we are not going to do any plus here. This is simply, we are just writing the ratio. Fine. Okay, now what is common? If you see x is common, we can remove x and we can divide this. Try to observe, we can divide this by 48. Actually, we can divide this by 48. When you divide this by 48, we get here 35 is 10 is to 9. 35 is to 10 is to 9 is the ratio we got now. This is the ratio we have got. Now the question they are asking is, what is B's share in the profit? B's share, B means 10. So we are going to write 10 divided by 35 plus 10, 45, 45 plus 9, 54. 54 into the profit is how much at the end? 21,600. 21,600. If we multiply this 51 by 4, we get 216. 216. So 4, here we have 2 zeros, 400 and one more zero we have on this side, into 10. It becomes rupees 4,000. So 4,000 is B's share of profit. Okay, very good, perfect, perfect. Right. You can have a look once again. If you have any confusion, you can ask me. Okay, have a look once again. I hope it is clear. Fine. Okay, fine. We'll move to the next question.
You have to add the denominator.
I moved back. Okay. You want me to come back? You can drop a message in the chat. Okay, I'll come back. Just a minute. Okay, I cleared everything. Anyway, can you just put it in the chat? What doubt you have? I think because your participants are not allowed to speak. Everybody should be on mute, I guess. Okay, so no problem. You can just put a message to me on the chat. Total we have to add. Okay. Okay. See, first step, what we have to do is, I'll just quickly repeat, try to understand. I'll just repeat, although I may not be able to write everything. Observe this one. They have given the ratio. We took this ratio, we brought it to the normal point. When we brought it to the normal point, what happened? How much ratio we got? We got the ratio as A is to B is to C as 105x is to 40x and 36x. This is what we got the ratio. A is to B is to C. Okay. This is in the initially. But what happened? A increases his share 50% after that. Okay. This is the ratio initially. After 4 months, what happened? This, see here, until 4 months, it was 105x into 4 months. It was okay. It was fine. But after 4 months, A increases his share by 50%. So we have to add that extra share. So 50% increase means 100 plus 50, 150 by 100 we had to do into the same thing again. 105x into 4, same thing again. On solving this, we get 1680. Okay, this is A's share. Why we got two values? Because after 4 months, first 4 months, the value was different. Next 8 months, the share was increased. So we got 1680 here. And for B, it was quite simple. B was quite simple. It was just 40x into 12, that's it. 40x into 12, we got 480, simple. C also simple, 36x into 12, that's it, 432. It's quite simple. Then we calculated the ratio again, it became 35 is to 10 is to 9. This is the ratio we got. Okay, why we had to do the ratio once again? Because A has increased. That's why we had to do these calculations once again. Otherwise, if that was not the case, this ratio will be enough. Whatever is given, solving this, we get this. This should have been enough actually. Okay, So after getting this, B's share means B is in between 10. So 10 divided by all the total 35 plus 10, 45 plus 9, 54 into what is the profit here? They have given total profit 21,600. 21,600. So 54 4s if you do 4 5s are 20, that is 200. 4 4s are 16. 216. So 4 into this 100 00 is there, 10 is here. 4,000. This is how we got the answer. I hope it's clear now. Yeah, Hasvia, you're right. Actually, there is undo. So I've done it once again. Actually, I did redo. Okay, I hope it's clear now, everyone. Okay, let us focus more on understanding the concept rather than solving more problems. I'm okay to repeat any number of times. Absolutely fine. Okay, is it clear? Can I move to the next question now? Yeah, I'll move to the next one. Fine. I think there was one lady who asked me actually this doubt. I didn't see her name. I'm sorry, I missed your name. Is this clear to you? The one who asked the query actually? I didn't see the name. Okay, fine. I assume it is clear. We'll move to the next one. Oh, I'm done. Is it? Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next one. So fourth question. A, B, C subscribe rupees 50,000 for a business. A subscribes rupees 4,000 more than B. B rupees 5,000 more than C, out of the profit of 35,000. Okay. Now what we should do in these kind of cases when it says comparison is there, like for example, A is twice than B or B is twice than C, we should start from the last always. Remember this point? We should always start from the last. So what we will do, we will assume C is equal to X. Okay. Now what happens? B is equal to, it says B rupees 5,000 more than C, which means X plus 5,000. Fine. Next it says A subscribes rupees 4,000 more than B, which means whatever value B is there, that value plus 4,000 more, which means A is equal to X plus 9,000. Fine. So far good. I hope it's clear so far. Okay, fine. Okay, great. Thanks. Now what happens? Observe carefully. This is X plus 9. Now we have got what is A, what is B, what is C. We have got it in terms of X. Now it is also given that total profit is, okay, actually instead of total profit, we can say they subscribe rupees 50,000 in total. Actually, it is like ABC subscribe rupees 50,000 in total, which means A plus B plus C is equal to 50,000. Now what is A? X plus 9,000. So I'll write X plus 9,000 plus what is B? X plus 5,000. X plus 5,000 plus what is C? X is equal to 50,000. If I add X plus X plus X, I get 3X plus 9 plus 5. I get how much? 14,000. 9,000 plus 5,000, 14,000 is equal to 50,000. If we send 14,000 that side, it becomes 3x is equal to 50,000 minus 14,000, which is 36,000. Okay. So x is equal to 36,000 by 12. Sorry, 36,000 by 3. We get x is equal to 12,000. We get x value as 12,000. So now we have got x value as 12,000. Now from this, now we can try to answer this question. What is C value? C will be 12,000. Okay. B will be is equal to x plus 5,000. That is 12,000 plus 5,000. 17,000. A will be is equal to x plus 9. That is 12,000 plus 9. 21,000. Okay. So we got A, B, C. All three we got. Now we have to calculate the ratio first. Okay. A is to B is to C. Since we have 1000, that is 3 zeros in all the three values, we can ignore these three values. Okay, so we'll straight away write A 21, B 17, C 12. Okay, so these are the ratios actually. Now what is the question? A receives, the question is A, how much A receives? A means 21, so A's share is equal to 21 divided by the whole total, 21 plus 37, that is 38, 38 plus 240 plus 10, 50, that is 50 into what is the total profit? The total profit is 35,000. So 35,000, you can cancel on 0, 1 0, 5 7. So 700 into 21, we get 14,700 as the answer. Option D, 14,700. Okay. Yes, perfect. Very good, Asfiya. Correct. You're right. 14,700 is the answer, right? I hope it's clear now. Can we move to the next one? Yes, thanks. Okay, fine. So if you're observing the questions, we're actually having mix of ratio and proportions, percentages, and then this one, partnership. Okay, observe now. Three partners shared the profit. Three partners shared the profit in a business in the ratio 5:7:8. They had partnered for 14 months, 8 months, and 7 months respectively. It's quite easy, straightforward question. Okay, what is the ratio of their investment? Okay, so what is happening here? The value is not given, but the ratio is given. So initially, if we take, for example, first one as we will take X is to Y is to Z. So the first ratio is 5, X we will take, Y is 7, Y we will take, third ratio is 8, Z we will take. Okay, so these are the ratios. They actually these are the values we get. Then how many months they actually submit? They do it for 14 months. Okay, just a minute. I'll have to undo it here. Okay, if you observe carefully, the investment is not known here. The ratio is known, but the investment is not known. So we will assume the investment of first one as X and second one as Y and third one as Z. This is the investment. Every time what we do, we multiply the investment with the months. Okay, so this is the investment and the month, first one 14 months. So 14x into 14, 14x. Similarly, next one is Y, how many months? 8 months, so 8y. Similarly, Z, how many months? 7 months, 7z. All three have different ratio, so we have to write differently actually. Okay, this is equal to, it is the ratio is given now, 5:7:8. So we'll write 5:7:8. Now what we can do, we can take any two ratios here and we can equate. For example, 14x divided by 8y is equal to 5/7. Okay, on doing the cross multiplication, we get 7 into 14, 98x is equal to 40y, which is nothing but, if you take y is equal to what happens, 98/40x. So on solving this, we get 2 2s are 2, 49s are. So y is equal to 49/20x. This is for y. Same way, what we will do, we'll take these two now. Okay, 14x divided by 7z is equal to 5/8. Okay, on doing the cross multiplication once again, we get now 8 into 14, that is 112x is equal to 35z, or we can say z is equal to 112/35x. We are bringing everything, both y and z, in terms of x. Okay, so now this is actually, we can divide it by 7. We can divide it by 7. So 7 5s are 35, 7 16s are. So z is equal to 16/5x. We took y in terms of z and also y in terms of x. and also Z in terms of X. We took it. Okay. Now, what are we going to do now? Now we are going to equate the three ratios. We are just going to do, just a minute. Yeah, it got disconnected. Okay. Now, what are we going to do here? We will just simply write these three ratios in terms of X. First one was X. We will write it as X is to, what is Y? 49 by 20X. Observe carefully, 49 by 20X. Again, Z, 16 by 5X. 16 by 5X. Okay, now if you observe the LCM, 20 and 5 we have. So LCM is going to be 20. We should multiply X with 20 because in the denominator we have only 1. So it should become 20. I'm writing here LCM is 20 for 5 and 20. So this will become 20X is to, this will be 49X. 5 4s are 20. Therefore, 16 4s are 64. So this will be 64X. Since we have X, we can ignore the X. We can simply take the values. That is 20, 49, 64. So the answer will be option B, 20, 49, 64. That's how we arrive at the question. Yeah, right. Very good, Asfia. Perfect. Correct. Option B is the right answer. I hope this is clear now. Just observe carefully. You are given three different ratios and only the month amount is not given. So we will assume three different amounts. Then we'll compare it with the ratio. That's all we did. That's it. Simple mathematics we did. Okay, we'll move to the next question. A starts business with rupees 3,500. Okay. B joins with A as partners. After a year, the profit. Okay, after 5 months, B joins actually. Okay, fine. This looks quite simple. We have only A and B. So we have A and we have B. A with how much amount? 3,500 amount. 3,500 into, it says, observe the question carefully. It says after a year. It says after a year, which means, oh, okay, sorry. Okay, you did not get LCM part, is it? Okay, I need to go back then. Okay, see, please, whenever you have queries, try to put it as soon as possible. Fine. What happens otherwise? I would have completed the problem. I'll move to the next one. It will be slightly difficult for me. Fine. No, I'll explain. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do not worry. I'll tell you. Do not worry. That's okay. I'll explain clearly. Here, what did we get ultimately? We had got actually how much? X. This part, I'm just explaining the LCM part. Observe carefully. We had got X is to 49 by 20X is 16 by 5X. Observe carefully. Whenever you solve the ratios, you should observe the denominator. Here, nothing means we have 1. Here we have 20. Here we have 5. So LCM is 5, 20. If you solve 5 1s are 5 4s are. That's all you can divide. So 5 into 4, LCM is 20. So in the ratios, when you have LCM 20, what it means, you need to actually multiply all of them by LCM. That is one way. Or if you observe 1 is there, right? To get 20, what we should multiply? Into 20, which means numerator also into 20. 20 we already have. We have to multiply only with 1. It means no need to multiply. That's okay. 5 we have. We should get LCM 20, which means 5 4s are 20. Same way 16 4s are. Now X into 20. All these are 20 denominators you can ignore. You can take only the numerators. 20X into 49 is to 49X is 16 4s are 64X. This is how we calculated LCM. That's how you have to solve ratio and proportions. Fine. I hope it's clear now. I'm done. Right? Okay, fine. Done. We'll move to the next one. Okay. Here it says A starts the business with 3,500. So A starts with 3,500. Amount is given. And observe the question. It says after a year. Year means we have to take 12 months. Same way B. It says after 5 months B joins. Can somebody tell me? Can you people tell me? After 5 months B has joined. So how many months we should take for B? How many months we should take for B? 7. Very good. Perfect. Suhanata Jasfia. Yes, correct. 12 minus 5. Hamdan Khan. Correct. So 12 minus 5. Yes, Samrin. Uzma. Correct. So we should take 7 months naturally, but amount is not given. So what we will do, we will take X. Okay. X into 7. Okay. And the ratio is given. The profit should be divided into 2:3. Now observe 3,500 into 12 is to X into 7 is equal to 2/3, which is nothing but we can take whenever you have ratios. You don't need to multiply everything. You can simply keep it as it is, divided by X into 7. Can I say 7 into X is equal to 2 divided by 3. Okay. Try to see if we can cancel something. Yes, we can cancel. 7 5s are 35. 00 means 2 zeros we have here. Here we can say, okay, 2 1s are 2 6 are. Okay. So much we can calculate. So this X will come here. So X will come to the numerator. All these things will come here on this side. We have 500 here into 60. 6 we have into 3. Okay. So when we multiply, for example, 6 5s are 30, 33s are 90. So X is equal to 9,000. That is 9,000. That is option D is the answer. I hope this is clear. I hope it is clear to everyone. Can I see the response? Yes, perfect. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for confirming. So we'll move to the next question. Yes, come on, try to observe. A and B entered into partnership with capitals in the ratio 4:5. Okay. After 3 months, A withdrew 1/4 of its capital and B withdrew 1/5 of its capital. Okay. So what is happening initially? If you observe, A's ratio is initially, you can say 4x, because we don't know the amount. We will take X as the amount. Okay. The ratio is 4x, and B ratio is 5x initially. And the total time they are told 10 months. Total time is 10 months. So total time 10 months. Okay. This is okay. Now let us see what is the ratio. Here it says after 3 months, which means until 3 months, A ratio remains same, 4x only. So 4x is the value into how many months? 3 months. Now, what happened after 3 months? A withdrew 1/4 of its capital. 1/4 of its capital is gone, which means, for example, look at it on the right side. I'm doing, if 1/4 is removed, that is 1 minus 1/4 means actually this will go on top. 4 minus 1/4, that is 3/4. That's what it means. If 1/4 is gone, remaining is 3/4. Okay. So what happens after these 3 months? This A's ratio will be 3/4 of the same amount, that is 4x, into how many months I have to write now for A? Can somebody tell me how many months I need to write? No, observe the question. How many months in the question? At the end of how many months? I have highlighted it actually. Yeah, total is 10 months. Okay. Out of 10 months. Yes, correct. Total is 10 months. Out of the 10 months, first 3 months were normal. First 3 months normal. After 3 months only, he withdrew the 1/4 of capital. It means if 1/4 is gone, 3/4 is remaining. So 3/4 is remaining. 3/4 of 4x into how many months? Out of 10 months, 3 is gone, 7 months. This together is A's capital. This is A's. Okay. Now let us come to B. Same way. Okay. Let us observe what is happening with B. B ratio is 5x, and first 3 months this is also normal. 5x into 3. Okay. Next, what happens? Now B withdrew 1/5 of its capital. So 1/5 of its capital means 1/1/5. That is nothing but 4/5 is remaining now. Okay. 4/5 is remaining. So 4/5 into B's capital is 5x into how many months? Again 7 months. Okay. We can solve it here itself. 4 gets cancelled. So this becomes 3 4s are 12. So 12x plus 3 7s are 21, 21x. Okay, this will be A is capital and B will be 5 into 3, 15x plus here 5 get cancelled, 4 into 7, 28x. Okay, so 12 plus 21, it will be 33 is to 15 plus 21, 28, that will be 43. Okay, so this is the ratio now. This is the ratio we got. Now we got the ratio. Now the question is A's share in the profit. A's share in this profit. If you observe, A means 33. So 33 divided by this 33 plus 43. So 76 into what is the profit given at the end? Total profit given is total gain 760. Total gain is 760. So 76, 10 times it goes 33 into 10. You get 330 as the answer. Okay. I hope this is clear. Fine. Okay, great, perfect. So I can see thumbs up also here. Nice. Although we are done with the time, quickly we'll solve one more. Quickly we'll solve. I could feel you are able to understand. So quickly we'll solve one more problem. Fine. Within a minute we should solve this. Observe carefully now. A and B started a partnership business, investing some amount in the ratio 3:5. So 3:5, that is ratio for A and B. Observe what is the total time. 1 year. Time is 1 year. 1 year means 12 months. So 3:5 means we can say A, B, C. Okay. A 3 means 3x I will take into 12 months. B also 5x into 12 months. Now C joined after 6 months with an equal amount of B. Equal amount of B means I have to take this 5x into how many months I should write for C? We are going to write 6 months because he has joined after 6 months. Fine. Now on multiplying 3 into 12, 36, 5 into 12, 60, then 5 into 6, 30. If we observe carefully, we can divide all of them by 6. So 6 6s are 36, 6 10s are 60, 6 5s are 30. So the ratio is 6:10:5. That is option C. I hope this is clear now. Is it clear? Fine. Great. Thank you so much to all of you for listening again patiently and trying to follow the instructions. I hope these things are helping you. As Shahid sir has rightly told, please follow all the instructions. Okay. I wish you all the best. Hopefully we'll meet up again in the next sessions. Any queries, you can drop a message in the group. Fine. Thank you once again. Bye-bye. Take care.